How are you at dealing with meat?
Yeah, help me.
Like a condom. Hey guys, it's Cooking with Nathan. How you doing?
Hi.
And this is
Madi Collins.
And today we are going to make smash burgers with oven roasted French fries, and we're gonna see. Once the fries come out good, we might try to animal style them.
Let's do it.
You like In-N-Out?
I like In-N-Out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna try to make the best parts of In-N-Out with the best parts of, I guess, like a smash burger, which is not something In-N-Out does, but similar thing. And we're gonna teach her how to make these things.
I burn water, so this should be fun.
Oh, you're not gonna burn water today. You know why?
You're in charge of the water.
I'm staring at you the whole time.
Perfect.
First thing
I'm gonna
first.
come in my pants.
First thing first, we are gonna peel potatoes. How long you been doing this?
I've been doing adult industry for about 2 years. I just passed, so getting out of the newcomer category finally. And
how does that feel, not being a newcomer anymore?
it feels like I just want to do everything now because I'm like, I spent the first 2 years only doing boy-girl and only doing like normal sex, you know? And so now I'm like, let's do anal, let's do this and that.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can say that.
You can.
But yeah, so. Yeah, so now I'm like, I just want to do all of it and be.
Want to be a proper whore?
I want to be a proper whore. You're not a real porn star unless you do anal. And one
Are
other
you?
thing.
I mean, there's some big name chicks that I don't think they ever really did anal.
But if you're soliciting your body, you might as well go the whole
yeah, you might
way
as well.
there.
Might as well fucking rock it out.
If you're gonna do it, do it.
How do you feel about all this cancel culture that we got going on?
I saw something this morning where it was like the dude that made White Claws. I don't remember who, or White Claws, White Girls, White Chicks. That's the one.
Oh, the movie.
The movie. It took me a second to get there. The dude who made that.
The dude who made White Claws.
White Claw, White Girl, White Chicks. The dude who made that, he was like, I'm not gonna change my comedy style because it's like, if it didn't matter 10 years, like, fuck cancel culture. And I'm kind of the same way. I'm like, if it's a joke, like I'm thankful for like some things being held more accountable, but like there's certain things where I'm like, oh, like that wouldn't have mattered like a few years ago.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like there's people that scam others out of like $1 million in NFTs and they're not canceled yet and still supported by companies. Thank you. Knight in shining armor.
What kind of jobs you had before porn?
Well, like restaurant wise, I did like, is that too chunky? It's a little chunky. I did Mexican restaurant hosting, Rainforest Cafe.
Oh
Jimmy
shit, the
John's.
Rainforest Cafe.
Oh, yeah. I was a tour guide, like a hostess, but I had to wear like a safari outfit. But it was
Dude,
fun.
I bet you look cute as fucking safari
it was
outfit.
super fun. But like you didn't get to. It was like collective tips, so like you didn't get to like, I don't know. You split it with the servers, split it with everyone, and I was like, I don't feel right doing this because like I'm not making the tips, but. I worked at like Aeropostale for a little while. My first job was a grocery store and I cried because old people yelled at me for bagging their groceries wrong, so I left. But I worked for Hyundai, I worked as a dental assistant, I worked as a teacher for 2.5 to 3-year-olds, and that's what made me start stripping because I said I never wanted to do that again. So
it sounds awful.
Yeah, no, it taught me a lot, but if you don't have a good team doing it, I was like, I'm gonna be one of those like Facebook stories where the whole like place comes down, and I just don't want to be responsible for anyone else's kids. Yeah, but a whole slew of different things, and then stripper, which is what got me into this because strip clubs closed during COVID, and I didn't know how to do OnlyFans, so here we are.
like what would your opinion be if I said like gnarly scene, like
the gnarliest, like trying to squirt like upside down in pile driver basically with her face like right by my cooch, and I accidentally like pooped a little because like at that point you're just pushing and like against gravity, but her face was like right there and she like cut the scene. It was just like wiped my ass, showed me, and was like, okay, someone take this, keep going. And I was like, okay, like this is a real porn set, got it. But
did your parents support you doing this?
They kind of didn't care too much. My mom knew that I was dancing before my dad. I always told him I was doing Uber Eats. Like in different states sort
Yeah.
of thing. I was just like, it just gives me so much freedom. Like I could just work whenever I want. So that followed into like when I was starting to do porn and everything like that. I was like, I'll just keep up the Super Eats thing, but I'm just like out in LA doing it a lot. And so both of them are really cool about it. Whoa, you're just flinging shit back there. But both of them are just kind of like in the sense, like I dropped out of high school, like stuff like that, and it was never like a negative way. It was just like, if that's what you want to do. And like
Yeah.
I went to like 5 different high schools in like 3 years because it was just like, if that's what you want to do. And so that's kind of stayed constant, which I'm glad about, but they're just like, please just don't go to jail. Like, we just don't want you to, and I like haven't had I just got a ticket actually. I was gonna say I haven't had a ticket, but
How are you at dealing with meat?
I wouldn't say I'm bad at it. It's like,
say
it's my
he's pretty
job, yeah.
Oh, nailed it.
Ooh, meat this big though. Not used to. But like, I don't fucking know. I don't know how that happened. Yeah, help me.
Like a condom. Do you prefer bigger dicks, or what do you, is it just a lot of hassle for you?
It's a lot of hassle. It's more of a work day the bigger the dick is, I think.
Yeah.
Just because we're already doing so much. It's
Last thing you want to do is focus on just
yeah, and there's been a couple times where I'm just like so like an out of body experience almost, because I'm just like, I know this will look so good and I want to be here doing this.
Yeah.
But like, I underestimated how big it was,
Yeah.
sort of thing. So probably more of that to come with doing anal, where I'm like, the butthole stretches, I can take
Yeah.
anything, and no. But yeah, I much prefer like a good boyfriend sized dick where, or like an anal dick where it's just like a normal sized dick. Like everything else, it's just like, oh my God. But
yeah,
it takes warming up to it, which
Yeah.
is the hardest part. It's like, if I'm just able to like go in there and just do it, that means it's been a long week, you know?
Yeah.
So, got a lot of meat here. Nothing I'm not used to working with.
So you've been in and you haven't really gone to award shows, or did you go to the Exotica?
I've done Exotica Chicago twice, but that's
Okay.
not really a award show. I did the X-Biz.
Well, sorry, when I say award show, I meant like just any kind of thing where
Yeah.
there's like fans and whatnot.
Yeah. Oh, that's a thick one.
So how did you like that? Like being around like your fans, did you have a good turnout?
I really like it. I think there's certain people that have personalities and some people that don't, and like I didn't know that was like that one's so big. Yeah.
Try to keep them around the same portion.
Okay. But and I'll like sit there and talk to people for like hours, because I'll just like talk and then I'm like, oh wait, you're like here for a picture or something like that. But even at the Heaven and Hell party, there were some fans there, and that was cool. But like in situations like that, it's like half the time they want to talk about work, and I'm not used to like switching party mode to work mode.
Yeah,
And
it's
so
tough.
if I'm like at Exotica or if I'm at like X3 or whatever, then it's like I can just be work mode, and then I like it. But yeah, I don't go out much, and so like those are like my events, like a music festival or something like that. It's
Okay.
like I'll do 3 days of that instead. I tried doing stuff before I got into porn, like COVID hit sort of thing, and I was like seeking arrangements, but like it was never like this. Like there was a couple guys that were like actual relationships that like we hung out for a long time, but like all the one-time meets, like it was never safe situations. Like you can't really tell anyone where you're going, like that sort of thing. And I'm just like, meh, like I don't know.
Yeah, good.
And plus, like now that you like find your peace, it's like it's so hard. Like I barely even want to go out with my friends to like a club, like
Yeah.
to a setting that I don't really like. Dun,
So,
dun, dun.
cheers.
This is so massive. Where do I start?
Ooh.
I have it on my hand.
Because I want to eat the freshest
Oh,
food.
whole tomato.
Tell them where they can find you. If they got anything new coming up that's going on in your life, so we can just eat the fucking food.
My Twitter is Madi Collins XO. If you see Little Red Riding Hood, that's me. God, I just want to eat this burger. I'm like, MadiCollinsXO.com is my OnlyFans, and I also have a free page, Madi Collins XO free. I think that's it. I'm like, do you want my social security number? I just want to eat this burger. You know?
Good. Thanks so much for coming on. Guys, hope you enjoyed this episode of Cooking with Nathan, where we made smash burgers. You did a great job. Congrats on that. But like, subscribe, tune in next week. Sorry, sometimes we're late. I work a lot. Also, check out my merch store. All right?
Oh, yeah.
Talk to you guys all later. Bye. Turn all that shit off.
Let us eat.